Well, it still says 2:59 by our wall clock, so I'm going to ignore what everyone's saying in the chat and say we're not even on time. We're early.
Did you read my comment?
Where is it? Well, oh, you're in as you. John is just old and frail. Yeah. Okay. You saw mine.
You had to say it to me.
I wasn't sure if you were.
Yeah.
If you were seeing that or not.
Oh no, I pay attention. I still pay attention to things. I see everything. I'm like the mom when you're growing up that says they have eyes in the back of their head.
Uh-huh.
Your mom ever do that to you?
No.
Okay. But yeah, I see everything.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom by that point just didn't care anymore. Like, no. It's like, do whatever you want. I don't want to know. Hey guys, welcome to November 2022 live stream. We've got a hard out at 5 o'clock, so we've got 2 hours here. We've got some coupons, some giveaways, bunch of stuff to do, answer some questions. I see feels like good cheer in the chat. Everyone seems like they're in a good mood, so that's awesome to hear. Yeah, we are aware that our wall clock is 3 or so minutes behind everything else, but I still go by it.
It's only one minute behind.
Do you?
Oh,
no,
you're.
No.
Oh.
What are you at?
3:01.
So they just wiped and reset this computer, and it was doing that thing where it puts it on Pacific time. But I've reset that clock on the wall.
Official time's 3:04.
See?
So something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with mine. You've got the right time on
I've
yours.
reset that so many times. I'm not doing it anymore. It just somehow loses time.
Yeah.
Patrick, can you hear our audio? Are we good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
all right.
No one said anything negative yet, and that's
there
usually
you go.
the first sign, so.
All right, so what are we giving away today? We've got Austin will, of course, give away his leather apron.
Oh, don't ruin the surprise.
It's not been a surprise for many months now. We've got some Meatgistics and Waltons, or Waltons and BHA tumblers. We've got some. We don't have any jerky. Well, we don't have any bold tender jerky. I've got some Cajun that I made that we can send.
We're gonna eventually have snack sticks on demand, ready to send out. I've been talking. We have our. I don't know. I forget what the actual word for it is. Everybody calls them roll stocks.
Yeah.
But thermal forming machine. Yeah. We have one that is going to stay in stock in our test kitchen now. And so I've been talking with Brett and Dylan. I'm like, we are getting a snack stick die for this thing so we can run snack sticks and have them prepackaged, ready to go, use them as giveaways and stuff like that.
But then they're going to have to be 100% shelf stable. So we're either going to have to test each batch or do dry cured. I'm not doing dry cured snack sticks. It's a pain.
No.
If I'm doing dry cured, I'm getting salami, pepperoni, chorizo.
They'll yeah. We'll make sure it all works out
We'll get it figured out though. Sinister MD commenting on the pleasant weather in Wichita, and we absolutely are. Yeah, sure. We've got our social media guy in here just taking some extra pictures at Patrick's request. I think
I noticed every time we plugged one of these for upcoming use, it's like we had used podcast footage. So
yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let's get some shots.
Yeah. I think he's trying to fill out his resume for another job, but neither here
if you're
nor
listening. Yeah. Hey, Barstool, if you're paying attention.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Heck, if
Look at the camera.
If Barstool was offering, I would probably take a job.
No, you wouldn't like Barstool. It's not.
I would not fit in culturally, but they're funny.
So a bunch of people are talking about start of deer season. I am actually hopefully going deer hunting Sunday.
Ooh,
sweet.
So crossbow.
Watch out, deer.
Adams land. So
hide your
very much looking forward to that.
Hide your children.
I'm gonna be in.
I'm not gonna shoot the little ones.
Well, you're gonna be like that one lady. Like, I got to text my man that I killed a wolf pup and it's a husky. So.
Oh, that's got to be the worst feeling ever.
Yeah.
It came right at me, dude. I can hear.
She changed your tune so fast, so fast.
I was shivering.
There's been like a husky type of dog on like one of the dirt roads as I come into work each day. I don't know, one of the people that live along there must got a new dog, but every day it's just running down the road, and I'm driving 45, 50 miles an hour down the dirt road. And I'm like, this thing, it looks like it's a new dog around the area. It's just going to cut out in front of me, and I'm going to kill a husky wolf-looking dog.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
always paranoid.
That's
but
terrible.
That's a suicide. That's not on you. He knew what he was doing. He's probably got bad.
No, Gary, sorry. In that thread, I said I already have plans for that one. I know what I'm doing with everything with it. But I do also have my antlerless tag, so hopefully I can get two. Looking forward to it. So we will, I'll gut it, hang it, and then whenever I'm ready to do something with it, I'll probably, that could work well. Lisa's out of town a couple of nights in like 2 weeks, so I could come in here and just do a live stream and have you guys watch me mess up my first puck. It'd be awesome. You're going to love it. All right. What else? I saw Kurt Sack saying, finally back. It's been a while. Glad to have you. Bunch of people from Montana. Keep seeing Montana, Wisconsin.
It's a pretty big state,
Yeah, but it's not very populous. You drive through it. There's not many people out in Montana. I think we've got a third of them on our live stream.
Of all the state, like if we can do an East and West Montana, that's but the Carolinas seem to have the north and south. You see what I mean?
Greater, what is it? They're trying to make Greater Wyoming. No, it's Greater something.
Wait, what?
Some people from Oregon are trying to get out of Oregon
And join Wyoming?
And make it Greater Wyoming or something like that.
Isn't Idaho in the way?
Maybe it's Greater
Or does
Idaho. It might be Greater Idaho. I don't know, guys.
Now I feel like I should know. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I thought Idaho's right in the way. Yeah, Idaho is right smack dab in the middle of Oregon and Wyoming.
Well, there you go. It'll work itself out.
You're going to make a super state.
Yeah, we could use it. Yeah, real quick, though, while you're talking about dogs, my dogs do not understand what a car is. I walk them off the leash every day. We go across Rock Road, and every day we're coming back. They don't even, it doesn't even occur to them to stop. They just pull as hard as they can, and I have to wrestle them to a stop and then wait for a spot. I've seen dogs watch and wait for cars and go. Not mine.
Yeah, when I'm coming into work on the dirt roads I drive, there's other dogs, but they've been there forever,
Right.
and they know the deal. They know what cars are. I'm like, this is a new dog.
Yeah.
Somebody just got this dog, and I'm like, that's where I'm paranoid. I'm like,
Unfortunately,
see
they're
how
gonna
smart
lose
this
that
thing
dog.
is, and how fast it learns that you don't get into a fight with a car.
Stephen Winscott says, hey, Montana is great. Yeah, weren't digging at Montana. We loved it when we went up there.
Yeah, Montana's beautiful.
Absolutely
Montana.
gorgeous.
Joe Montana's quarterback in Notre Dame.
Not
so
that.
What?
What's not to like?
I never heard of that school.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Ryan's asking if what I'm doing this weekend, if I'm going to the game. I am going to the game this weekend.
Who you guys play?
We play Texas. Somehow, K-State is an underdog at home against Texas.
You're 13th.
Blows my mind.
They're unranked.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
does
it's
not make
just
any
the
sense.
media's perception of Texas, and I'm glad to get them out of the Big 12.
When will that will end at some point? At some point
Oh, the media's perception of Texas?
of Texas, yeah.
No.
No, they're back.
No.
They just have they just got one of the Mannings. They got the youngest
Arch?
Manning.
Archie.
Yeah.
Arch. Yeah.
So they'll be back here.
Don't
in a year
care.
or two.
They're still Texas. All right, so go make sure you're at waltons.com/live or the Meatgistics and click the live thing because we've got a giveaway. As we go here, we'll be drawing some winners. I don't know what we'll do instead of jerky and seasoning. It'll be something in seasoning, or maybe I don't know when I'm going to have time to make more jerky.
Should I get
but-
my headshots printed? We could just send them one of those.
signed?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm going
Well,
to sign picture of
if you're
Patrick.
part of the Patreon, maybe. So
Right, yes, you have to join the Patreon or buy Dogecoin and tip on.
this dude texted
Hey,
me,
everybody
"I'm
laughs.
rich."
Everybody laughs. My Dogecoin doubled in the last
Sell.
36 hours.
What are you doing?
It went to 15 cents. I'm not
Perfect.
planning on doing that.
Well, it's not about how much it is
Right, it's how
individually.
much you initially invest.
Yeah.
And I did not invest that much. So I refuse to. All right, so I was talking about live streams, giveaways. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to draw the winner for the Meatgistics members only one. So for anyone who wants to be in on that, it is monthly. We draw. It's either a gift card or a Walton's Quick Patty Maker. Now, we have a insert. I said that word. We have an insert for that will do breakfast patties. So when that gets here, this is making me very mad. It's not going to let me log into my Gleam. So you're going to have to do all the...
Sweet. Do you not have
I don't know why
Authy on your phone?
Oh, no. There you go. I must have hit the wrong button. Yeah, I do. But whoever wins that this month, if the insert comes in soon enough, I'll include one of those as well. All right, where are you, Authy?
We already have enough people on. I'm going to go ahead and draw a winner for something. Unless you're, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, but I'm doing it for the monthly, so go ahead. Or for the Meatgistics one. But to get to this one, you just have to go sign up to be a Meatgistics member, and then there's a members only section, and in there is where you will sign up. All right, drawing the winner for it. This person does not have to be here, just to be clear, and it is Christian Kenger. So Christian, congratulations. I'll go post that on the Meatgistics thing, and we'll get in touch with you. Actually, I can't. I locked it already. Tex, when are you coming next? I've got a bunch of stuff that's clogging up my room that you need to come get. And I'm pretty sure Austin is drawing a winner for what, though? It does feel a little bit early for a leather apron, just FYI.
Yeah, so I drew a winner already. I'm pulling up inventory to see like what we have. I guess we have a lot of tumblers. I'm just gonna do a tumbler. I gotta write all this stuff down. Make a list for everybody who gets a tumbler. I recognize this name too. Where'd it go?
Yep.
I'm gonna mess up his last name. Tim Jakubowski.
Jakubowski, good.
You have won a Walton's Meatgistics tumbler or Walton's BHA, whichever one you want. I will put your name in the chat here. You got 5 minutes to respond.
No, what are you doing? This is why it's always a bad idea to redo your computer right before a live stream. I can't get to OneNote.
Yeah, but what you had up there was... It felt sketchy.
We weren't about to click yes on it. There we go. It's loading now. Okay, cool. All right. What else do we have going on in general? We've got our pre-Thanksgiving sale going right now. We did it a little bit differently this year. We generally do that just so that it ends a week ahead of Thanksgiving. So we run it for that week just in front of that, so that anyone who orders on the last day of the sale can still get their stuff on the day before Thanksgiving. This year, we started it halfway through October, like the 14th or 16th or 17th, and we're going to end it at the same time. So it's going to run all the way to the 14th, I think. But that no longer makes sense to me. I don't know when we're going to end it. I'm going to end it at some point. It's not going to go the whole time. And then we will have our Thanks Black Monday. That is the sale that is 3 phases. So it starts a week before Cyber Monday. The first section of the sale goes the entire time. So items that we talk about first, those are on sale for the whole week. The second section is on Black Friday to Cyber Monday, and then the last section is Cyber Monday only. And then Austin and I generally do a pretty big live stream on Cyber Monday where we have a bunch of flash sales, coupons, giveaways, things like that. So, yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
That we do the live stream?
Yeah. I don't know why, but...
What might be interesting this year is the 28th is Cyber Monday, and then the 1st is that Thursday. It feels like a lot of back-to-back live streamings to me.
We might end November early, start December's early, and just
it's not a bad
do
idea.
a big one that whole day.
One that's, multiple, because...
But so if you have not watched our live stream on Big Monday or Cyber Monday, whatever you want to call it, Thanks Black Monday. It's actually
That's what
It's
you
Thanks
like,
Black
yeah.
Monday. If you have not watched that, you need to set aside some time to watch it. John and I get a little happy on giving stuff away. We do all kinds of promotions. And we just sit up here and just have a good time.
Yep.
Answer everybody's questions, and it is a long, grueling process. There's a few people that stick it out with us the whole entire time, but we stick it out the whole entire time.
We used to stick it out and drink.
Yeah.
That was.
I don't know how we did that. That was a long deal, but it is a blast.
I'd get rides home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not driving after this. It's insane.
It is fun though.
So we.
Driving, huh?
What's that?
I just nothing.
Yeah. We've got a couple coupons that we'll tell you about later, but we do have a free Nove. So FREENOV, and that's for free shipping, free standard shipping on any order over $50. And we will leave that up at least till the end of the live stream and probably until tomorrow because I'll forget.
Do you know how when you're shopping in Microsoft Edge, it'll do its best to add coupons
Yes.
to a finished cart? Does that work on our site?
It does. I don't like it.
How well does it work?
Yeah.
I don't know how well.
The Edge goes out and it's from Microsoft and Bing. They go scrape every website for search engine results. When they do that, when they're scraping, they look for coupons. So it has to be posted out somewhere. Someone had to have posted it on a coupon forum or a blog
always
or
do.
something. Yeah. And then it finds it and it's like, oh, let's put this in here.
I was pleasantly surprised when I got something not on our site, but from the 200s to like $80, and I was like, okay, maybe I was wrong about Edge. Maybe,
Yeah,
at least for
no,
that.
Edge.
Well, I know it was like Honey was the plugin that everyone used that does the same thing. So
Yep.
I
This does
cut
it
out the
without
middleman.
plugin.
Yeah,
Yep.
perfect.
Tex suggested the other day that Austin and I battle. Did he say to the death or just battle?
You made it to the death because you were like, it should be for our lives.
Well, we were talking about who wins. Anyways, I get a spear and he gets a battle axe.
Whoa. You get like a massive reach advantage then.
Yeah, but I don't know. I win, I guess.
I guess I could do I don't know. They do it in movies where like somebody like takes a sword or a spear, pulls themselves closer.
And then gets you.
Yeah,
So
so-
I'll get through.
As long as you go through the stomach,
All right, you think you'll be okay?
and then I can call 911. I can take your head off, and then I can get patched up.
It's not much important in my head, anyways. Good.
No,
Glad people are going to get used out of that free shipping. We also had free shipping this past weekend. This tends to be the time of the year where we do a little bit more free shipping. Hopefully, this upcoming year we won't have a moratorium on free shipping weekends because of cheese. So that should work. Very annoying that we couldn't make a coupon work as long as it didn't have a product in the cart.
Yeah,
That annoyed me to no end.
things will change for next year. Still not 100% on how it's all going to work, but we're gonna make cheese easier to deal with shipping in the summer months. So
That should be awesome. The retail store says that their money is on you.
I think most people's money is probably on me.
I think that's probably not accurate. maybe the people who rely on you for a paycheck. Those might be those
True.
people.
Well, your money should be on me then, because if you live,
Do I really?
you don't get a paycheck anymore. If
No,
you
I-
die, you don't get a paycheck anymore. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation, right?
But I mean, I could also just be a stay-at-home husband fairly easily. Another thing, Grace Lewis Rushlow just said that needs more Twitter fans, so she shares as much as she can. On waltons.com/live at the bottom, there's that viral share thing. That is, if you really want to rack up entries, that is the easiest way to do it. Everybody who clicks on that link and comes and watches for however much time, I don't know what it is, I think it's 2 entries. So it is a rather good advantage.
Rumor has it there's an entry out there on some of the giveaways to watch me almost get sick and throw
It's not
up.
there anymore.
You took it down?
I took it
Okay.
down.
So Ridley family has a good question. He's asking, when are our friends from Pass It On going to come over and draw the winner for the huge processing package? Last I saw, that was almost sold
It was
out.
very close to sold out. So as soon as they are sold out, they'll come on over and do it. I would guess probably sometime next week would be my guess on when that's going to be there. But yeah, hopefully everybody's done that. If not, I will put a link in there because it's definitely worth doing just for the chance to win. I mean, obviously, we want you to support Pass It On, but
I love stuff like that because you can, like, I would give the money just for the chance to win stuff like that.
Yes.
But then you can also feel good that it's like all of this money is going towards something that you love, hunting, and something most other people love, getting kids out hunting.
it's down, so they must have sold out.
Oh, sweet.
So it should be soon.
So yeah,
Should be very, very soon.
is Brittany coming to do that? Is Mike coming to do that? Do you
Brittany
know?
or Mike,
Okay.
either one of them. Now, I get a chance to support organizations and try to win guns Thursday.
Thursday. I'm
you
excited.
going?
I'm going.
Cool. Is Leo coming?
No.
Too late for him?
Yeah. We'll have a babysitter for the two kids. Friends of ours, Justin and Anna, they got babysitter for their two kids, so they're going to
Cool.
come.
Nice.
It'll be good. I don't forget who all in-house is coming. I'm like just getting over being sick, so I'm like still in a brain fog right now.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, I can't remember who's on the list. But I don't know. There'll be a number of us from here going, and it's the Pheasants Forever in Wichita, always out at the Cotillion, if you're familiar with this area. And it's one of the biggest conservation banquets in this area, and it is always just a blast.
Yep.
Tons of fun.
Yep. That's what started my little winning streak there. I went from that to the Governor's Hunt, where I won there, and then the Pass It On. So I don't bring my wife because I don't want her to see what I'm spending to try to win these guns. So it's like, oh, do you want me to come? I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You support me. Don't worry about it.
My wife knows and understands it for the most part because she has seen all the paintings and pictures that I've brought home over the years, or I already had before I met her, and so she knows there's a lot that goes into
Austin has a horrible tendency to just, you're not winning those, you're buying them.
I've won some.
Oh, okay. But the majority of them you've just
maybe 4 or
outbid
5
everybody
I've
else.
won, and like
Out of like
40,
yeah.
45 I've bought.
He just outbids everybody else for these paintings. It's like, nope, I want it.
They're just some of them just look really cool. It's hard to say no to, and some of them, I mean, they just go cheap enough, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. It's hard to pass up because framing's expensive.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so I look at it and I'm like, if I like the frame, if the picture's decent at all, and it's within something reasonable, I'm like, I can't say no. But I don't know. There's so many of them here. We were looking, we built a new conference room for our sales guys over on the other side of the building, and the walls were blank. And we had some people coming in for something. I'm talking to my brother Dylan. I'm like, okay, these are the ones you can go through. You can go pick out whatever you want, except you can't have this one. But we need something put up on the walls, and
That's what you were grabbing all these for.
I usually have it covered because there's so many. Like, to be honest, I don't even have them all up on the walls. I have too many. But
all right, I'm drawing the winner for last month's. Person does not have to be here. It is a vacuum sealer and 11-pound stuffer. So that winner is David Brandt. David, if you're here, we'd love to hear from you. But if you're not, no worries. We will be in touch.
Dave and AZ is wondering which traditional summer sausage blend you and I like the best out of the ones we have. Nothing hot.
So traditional,
Yeah.
each summer for me. However, we're going to redo the summer sausage video, and Kurt has a sample seasoning coming in that he claims one of his customers says is like by far the best traditional summer sausage. And it's a name, like I'm surprised we don't carry it because it's Blue Ribbon summer sausage. So I'm surprised we don't carry it. So we're going to see. He's got a bag of it coming in. We're going to make that. So as of right now, it's H summer for me, followed by W summer.
I'd put Tons above W.
Oh, no, that's a good point. That is a good point. In fact, I'm going to put Tons above H.
Tons and H are pretty
Neck and neck.
yeah.
But
for
yeah,
me, pretty
they're
neck
both
and neck.
really good, like traditional summer sausage.
We only offer Tons. Wait, is that
100 pound?
Is that only 100 pound?
It's always been
Yeah,
like that.
we gotta change that.
It's always been like that.
I know.
I feel like you've said that numerous times.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that
What's up,
gets
Joe?
brought up and then nothing happens on. But we need to do
We
something.
got 50 other things trying to.
Yeah, especially considering, like, to be honest, out of all of our sausage categories, to me, summer sausage is the most uninspiring and unfun. It's not like bratwurst.
You're talking about what we have available.
Yeah.
But it's also that I think that is just the way that seasoning.
Yeah, summer sausage is much more specific on what goes in it and what makes it summer sausage-esque.
Yes.
So,
When did the Wisconsin summer sausage get here? Howard, am I slipping?
I don't know. It's pretty new.
Things are getting by without me. Wisconsin summer sausage. I bet you that's good. What's in it?
Anytime there's something new on summer sausage, we need to add it though, just because we don't have a lot of options comparative to bratwurst. We're still a dozen. One,
Yeah,
two, three,
but
four,
okay.
five,
Hold on a
six,
second.
seven,
Salt,
8, 9,
dextrose,
10,
spices, whole
12,
mustard
yeah,
seed,
12.
garlic powder, corn syrup solids, and natural spice extractives. So it is the same as all of the other summer sausages.
I mean, they
They all have, like, you just switch some ingredients on. Habanero barbecue is the only. Well, there's also that cranberry whatever one.
caraway and onion too,
Yeah,
sriracha.
but caraway and onion is not that different.
Cranberry, blue cheese, and apple. I mean, there's some different ones, but to be honest, I'm not as big of a fan of those as I am just the traditional ones. Whereas you go to, using bratwurst again, go to bratwurst category, and some of my favorites are the unique flavors.
You know why this looks bigger now? Because on our old website, things could only be in one category. This has all the summer sausage or snack stick ones too.
Oh, that are dual purpose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which is the majority of the special ones.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no. So H or Tons, followed by W would be mine.
Okay, I gotta go back and look and see if
You caught us monologuing.
Tim ever responded. Do.
Oh, is that why you didn't put his name in there?
I did put his name in
No,
there.
it wasn't there when I got there.
I maybe should be logged in as Walton's. I'm logged in as me. It still
Oh,
says Walton in my name, but
You're all good. All
it
right, so
doesn't.
for
I think Walton's it like highlights it in the chat.
Yes.
So
for this month's giveaway, we are doing a Victorinox knife set. So you've got my favorite, the 8-inch Grant and Edge butcher's knife. We've got it's 8 or 10-inch chef's knife. I'm pretty sure it's the 8-inch. The scimitar. We've got 2 different boning knives, one flex, one semi-flex. We've got 4 steak knives. I think there's another knife in there. Then we've also got the Meatgistics leather apron, the chef's 320 sharpener, Walton's hat, Meatgistics shirt, and collection of our favorite seasonings. So go on over to waltons.com/win to get it right now. And then for regular sales right now, we just have the pre-Thanksgiving sale going because basically as soon as that ends, the Thanks Black Monday starts. So we've got something going pretty much nonstop this month. So should be a good time. Did you find whether or not your guy responded?
nope. I got another one. I why do people have hard to say last names?
You have another hard one?
Yeah, like
How dare they choose that?
Tex, his name, he's been on here. Ryan Jones.
That's
Like,
very
come on.
easy.
That's simple.
Very easy.
Give me a name like that.
I can do
So,
that.
Winner of a tumbler, 5 minutes to respond. Ted, that part's easy.
No.
Frodema,
Yep.
I'm gonna guess is how
I
you,
saw it.
oh,
saw
there,
it.
right there.
Yep.
He
I
just
saw Ted in the chat earlier.
You know, at least it wasn't Kaczynski for the last names.
From my hometown.
so yeah, literally as I'm
No
saying,
way.
types in. That makes this easy.
Like actual you
Unabomber?
You guys roamed similar neighborhoods growing up, huh?
No, he's much older than I am.
But
Yeah, I've told this story
geographical
before.
locale is like. I wonder if we could look up it'd just be funny to me that you grew up within a stone's throw, of each
Hey, he's
other.
a couple neighborhoods away.
That's so wild.
Mm.
You get he saw something slightly different than what you saw to then, go down a different path. So it's just interesting to me.
Yeah, there's a lot that happened to that guy to make him.
To make John, I know.
He was part of the Harvard LSD experiment.
Dude, you're blowing my mind. We could
cooked
do a
his
whole
brain with
podcast on
LSD.
that probably.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, Ted's won before.
Oh, he has?
Oh.
Okay. I pronounced his name right, so I feel good about that.
What was the one that we all... I'm never going to remember it.
What,
The end of last
name?
one.
Just someone's name?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got that. What are we going to do instead of jerky? We should figure that out. Because I'm off Friday, which makes the rest of this week too tight. Next week, probably not. Might be able to do it the week after, but then we're asking people to wait 2 weeks. So
Is there anything else in there you could say?
I mean, there's like the regular jerky. It's just not the tender jerky. It's Cajun. It's still good.
What are we making? Well, people might have to wait a little bit, but do snack sticks because we're making snack sticks for employees here in house for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. So we'll do that. Winners of seasoning today will get snack sticks that we're making. I think we're doing Willie's and one other flavor. So you'll get that and a bag of seasoning.
No, we're doing like 4 flavors.
All that and a bag of tricks. Yeah, I was trying to make it simple on myself, but great. Awesome. Now you're going to get the option of 4 different ones you want.
Oh, I
wanted one email back and forth between them.
Well, it depends on if they've already got meat or done anything. It may just be, we may just say, this is the flavor we have extra of.
There you go.
We'll have to figure out the logistics there.
But yeah, whoever wins the seasoning, you're going to be waiting a little bit this month for your thing to get sent to you, for your winnings.
I feel like, COVID and everything, and then shipping times were like, you just expected, like, every time you ordered anything, it was like a couple weeks. Now it's like I got used to the, like, pleasantly surprised by like 2-day shipping.
How quick it gets here.
Yeah, anything we order. But now it's like, especially our busy season, we just kind of know that shopping intensifies around this time of year. And it's like, now get ready for the sporadic packages and stuff.
It's go. All right, I drew a winner for a tumbler. Oh wait, did you just give away a tumbler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew a winner for some seasoning and jerky. This will be a delayed gratification.
Wait, so is that technically snack sticks then?
Whatever it is. Yes, snack sticks, whatever we're saying. Seasoning and snack sticks, whatever it is. Desiree Grubbs. Desiree, let us know you're here.
No one can talk until she says she's here.
Adam Lignus says, still gotta not fail with the snack sticks. Thanks for the new YouTube video. It'll help. Awesome. I don't know what gotta not fail. Like, you're making them, you won't fail. They're really not that hard. They're hard to get good, but they're not that hard to do.
I think knowing which additives to use,
Yep.
and then the correct stuffing technique / pressure on the horn, that's huge. I mean, not huge, but like.
But it's important.
But it's a step I think a lot of people think is harder than it is, and then you're like, oh, the machine's doing all the work. I'm just kind of
Once you get used to it,
and then
it's
of
no
course people want an exact smoke schedule, but that really doesn't exist because each smoker is different than one another. Where you have it, where you're located, temperature, and stuff like that. And
I mean, you can give them an exact smoke schedule. The problem's going to be humidity is different, temperature is different. All that stuff comes into play.
But it takes 10, 15 times before you could even like, oh, this one did this, so this happened. So it's like you got to get used to it, and I just keep doing it, guys.
So the big things are use Sure-Gel as a binder, mix until you have really good protein extraction, and then start your smoker low. Biggest problem that people run into is either poor protein extraction, which lets the fat cook out of the meat and either gets caught between the sausage and the casing or drips down on the floor. And that's lack of protein extraction, or they cook too hot or too dry for too long, too quick, and you get case hardening where the outside of the sausage cooks or dries out all the way and it can't effectively pass heat in and moisture out of the sausage anymore. So you can end up with a product that's well overcooked on the outside but still technically raw on the inside. So those would be my things. But it's really, honestly, man, it's not that hard. That's one of the things that kind of always like blows my mind is it's not, I don't know. Maybe obviously we're biased because we do it all the time. But unless you're trying something like really different, none of it's that hard.
You know, what
Any
I'm always,
of you could do what I do.
You know what I'm always impressed by? John,
Me
like,
in general?
Well, like even what it was gonna be. Well, it's like today. Like we had no time to make burgers, essentially, and you just bam, 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 put them on, done. And it's just like you said this was gonna take a while, and it's like you blink and it's done. So a lot of the stuff, and even take something instead of burgers. That seems pretty basic, but he's made jerky in a morning, and I didn't even come over here, and it's like it's done in the smoker, and it's like I'm like, you did what today on top of everything else? You're running around like a maniac. So it's
Yeah, a lot of that
it's,
though is helps by getting in as early as I do. I just do all the prep
just
work.
muscle
then.
memory too, and
Yep.
just like once you do it that many times, it's not going to be that big of it. You're going to compartmentalize stuff a lot better, and you can focus on the little nuances. I think after a
Can't
while.
totally shut your brain off though, because there have been times where I've had to take stuff out of the casing and put cure in. Like, didn't add cure.
But that even is a huge testament to like even if you mess up, cut it open. Obviously supplies are
you got to do
more
it.
limited because we're here. But yeah, but there's no even if you think you messed up, cut it open, try it again. I still feel like you can get a good product out of it. So
Yeah. So it won't be perfect, but it'll still be good. Best thing I can tell people to do is don't throw out your bags of seasoning and additives. Place them somewhere. So because once you start throwing things out, you'll never remember if you put it or if you actually put it in or not. But if you place them somewhere, at some point you're going to check and be like, why is this bag of cure still here? That doesn't make sense. So
If I'm doing like a whole batch of something, it's easier because you got like the whole bag of this, of that, it's going in. But if I'm doing partials, I try to get like little containers and set them all out in like the order I'm going to put it in. So it's like, okay, this goes in the mixer with stuff, and then the next one. Do it all ahead of time. Otherwise, I do what you're saying. And I forget something in there.
Patrick has a huge problem converting. Like from
big
pounds to ounces to grams.
big time. I always
He's
joke.
always like, how do you do that? I'm like, well, I know how many ounces are in a pound and how many grams are in an ounce.
I told you, I'm not even kidding. I missed that week of whatever grade they really dove into that, like volume of stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I'll just pick it up next week. No one talked about it ever again. And then you go into home ec, and they're more worried about recipes than it all, conversion charts and stuff like that. So I'm behind the eight ball on that for sure. So if you want to embarrass me, ask me how many ounces and or blank and pints are in
this. Yeah,
no clue.
Ted says, Austin, could I have John's job? He said anyone could do it. I was talking about like the sausage making. There's a lot of the not fun stuff that
He makes a lot of noise on a keyboard.
Actually,
I huff a lot of.
I had comments about something related the other day, and there was a complaint about like somebody doing a job, that type of deal, and I was just like, everyone has stuff about their job they don't like.
Of course.
Like there's stuff about my job that I despise. I don't like doing.
Obviously.
But I like most of it. Same with your job. Like people see us in like some of the fun moments.
Yeah.
They see you doing all the
They
fun
don't
things.
see the-
There is a lot of stuff behind the scenes that is not fun.
Yeah.
But
Carolyn says we have the best jerky. Thank you very much.
Michael Chevalat is asking if we have our own honey or maple syrup. We do not have honey. We don't have our own maple syrup, but we have a maple syrup from Interwold Farms, and it is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my life.
It's actually maple syrup. It's not like sugar. It tastes like maple syrup. So
They're from
I really like it.
Rib Lake, Wisconsin.
Oh.
I want to say that they're Meatgistics members. Or,
Interwold Farms.
Yeah. I think that's where I got in contact with the guy.
Through
from.
that?
Yeah. Pretty sure anyways. But
Speaking-
they have amazing maple syrup.
We got like 3 new pages of users, I think, in the last few days alone on Meatgistics. So
Yeah.
great work, guys.
So we did a thing last year, me and the Meatgistics users, where we were all guessing where we would be at user count. I think we even awarded a prize, and everybody way overestimated what it was. And I really think just how poorly the website ran last busy season just killed us.
Yeah.
It was constantly down.
Meatgistics was?
No.
You saying? Or our website?
The Waltons.
Yeah.
.com. It was just constantly down. We've been down one time this year for like 5 minutes, and we took it down. Like we didn't mean to, but we did it. All of a sudden, I was like, "Wait, we just made a change 20 minutes ago, and now the website's down." So that was our fault. Before it was just like, "Oh, the website's down again! Hooray!" So much more stable now. Hopefully, people are enjoying it more. So yeah.
Did you ever figure out your pause from earlier? Is that a real thing? Is that an
Yeah, it's a real
offline
thing.
thing?
Oh.
Oh no.
You saw it?
Yeah, it was involved before it was actually discontinued. It's not technically discontinued.
What does that mean?
The minimums on it are just a very unreasonable amount. Like, well more than we sell
Way
in
to
one
go,
year.
John.
And we sell a lot of that in 1 year.
How's that my fault?
You talked about it so much that people bought that much.
No,
The-
if we
the
bought
price
that
went-
much of it, if we sold that much of it, then it wouldn't be a problem that they were huge.
We still sell a lot.
sell
of
a
it.
decent amount.
Like, it's going to pose some problems. I was talking with Brett and Dylan earlier, and we're going to have to call.
Hold on. We should tell them what it is before because they don't understand.
Soluble Pause Black Bull is getting discontinued.
I'm not happy.
But we'll have some commercial customers that are going to need phone calls from their salesman to break the news to them. So if you're a commercial customer watching this and you haven't heard yet, I'm sorry.
about that. We're very upset as well. It still has the regular Pause Black Bowl, so the one that you can tumble or just marinate in, no problem.
To be honest, I think that one's better anyways. You just can't inject it.
And injecting is better.
Yeah.
It is better.
I don't know. Vacuum,
Unless you're
vacuum tumbling
If you're
is
vacuum
just
tumbling.
as good.
You can't get a vacuum tumbler right now.
This is true.
However, if people want KMVs, we do have them back in stock to the point where I actually put them as a featured product on the front page of waltons.com. So if you're in the market for a commercial-ish vacuum tumbler, it's pricey, but that's what I use to make all of our tender jerky, and it works like a charm every time. Love that thing.
Okay, we got 3 different questions coming in.
Go.
We got a jerky one. I think we touched on it. He wants, what's your preferred temp setting, whether it's sliced or whole, for a variable temp dehydrator?
So problem with dehydrators are generally going to be they're going to max out at 160, and they're never actually going to hit that. They're really going to be like 150 something. There's a problem with when we're trying to kill these microorganisms. There's a problem with doing it only in a dehydrator, and that is that it requires a certain level of moisture in the meat to kill it. If you dry the meat out too much first and then cook it up to 160, it's still not going to kill it because it has to be the combination of heat with moisture. So completely dry, it won't actually kill. Now, I mean, 160 is the point of what we call instant lethality. That's where, boom, it's dead. Just needs to be there for a second. 158 is like 45 seconds.
No, not even that.
Yeah.
It's like 1 second.
So
It's 45 seconds. Is it like 155? I'm not.
all right, pull it up. I'm going to say it's more than 1 second at 158. But anyways, so you can get to lethality before you get to 160. But when your thing is like maxing out at real temp of like 155, that's going to take a while. If that fan is running the whole time, we start to get a little bit dicey there. That's why I really do recommend people start in an oven, get that up to 160, and then pull it right and put it into your dehydrator. It's just a little bit more safe of a way to do it. He is not letting me see this, so I assume I'm going to get quizzed. I won't know them.
Okay, where
Take guesses.
basically more or less 45 seconds. What temperature do you think that's at?
154. 155.
Nope.
Wrong way? Mm-hmm. 153
152.
is 45 seconds.
46 seconds.
It's close enough.
So really, I mean, it's 4 minutes at 145. Most of the time when you're cooking something, it's going to take
gonna
4
more than
minutes,
4 minutes
to get
now.
from, yeah.
If you're doing snack stick, summer sausage, and even to a certain degree dried sausage, smoked sausage, I still recommend you go all the way up to 160 degrees for a couple of reasons. One, I mean, your sausages are going to be different diameters, especially if you're using a natural casing. It's a little bit safer. But most importantly, these are semi-dried products. So I don't want like a terribly juicy snack stick. That's not something that sounds appealing to me. I want a semi-dried product. And 160 is going to get you that a lot better than 5 minutes at 145. Is that what you said? Whatever minutes at 145. The real interesting one is when you get to chicken, because chicken has an appendix A as well, but you have to factor in the fat content of the chicken. And that is hard.
I always just look at the worst case scenario on that, and it's
Like
the lower the fat, the lower the time. Higher the fat, higher the time. So chicken, 12% fat.
Which is really fatty breast.
13 minutes at 145. It does not get to instant lethality until 163, but even at 156, it's only 43 seconds.
So my wife wants her chicken cooked up to 175 because she likes drier chicken.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Pretty weird, right?
I hate dry chicken.
I don't mind dry chicken at all.
I have nightmares about I hope my mom's not listening. Of my mom's horrid cooking when we were kids of chicken.
Oh my God.
She knows it's bad though. She won't appreciate the comment, but she'll understand and she'll agree with it. She would do like rice and chicken in a slow cooker and just
No wonder she's looking for a new son.
so dry.
I would never say anything so rude.
You would have to put so much ranch on that sucker to make it edible. But my mom does cook really good food, not chicken.
Not chicken though. Okay.
In a slow cooker, anyways.
All right, drawing a winner for I don't know what I feel like drawing a winner for.
Well, what's the code for free shipping?
Free NOV.
Okay.
Shouldn't matter caps.
And
it has to be over $50.
Yep. And a lot of people want you guys to have a Walton's General Store. I think they want you to sell food only, though. And that brings me to my next point. If you are here and curious where you can buy all of this awesome meat, guess what? You can't. Because
guess what? We don't sell.
We don't sell meat. We sell the things, the equipment and the seasonings and all the additives and casings and great things you need to make all your jerky, snack sticks, and broths. So,
all right, what do we want to draw a winner for? The winner is here. We could do a tumbler. We could do shirt, hat. We could do seasoning. Ooh, I'm going to draw three things, draw three names, and the first people...
Oh, this
never goes bad. This never goes bad. This is always good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put three names in the chat at the same time. Then I'm going to say them. It is a tumbler. It is a Walton's Quick Patty Maker. And what's the third one? Very small something. And a hat. So third person, got to be on your game here, guys.
Okay, while you're doing that, Candy was asking the name of the syrup again, and then Jim responded, and as soon as I saw his name, I'm like, that's who it is. Jim Smola from Interwald Farms.
Oh,
so
there you go.
If you want syrup, choose what the name of it is. On the website, just search for syrup, and it'll pull up. But from Interwald Farms.
Or syrup, either one.
Syrup.
All right.
Is that like a regional dialect thing, or is
I have no idea. I really don't know.
what does he say?
I've heard syrup and syrup both ways all over the country. All right, so I've got three names in here. First person to respond, and don't just say here, gets their choice between a tumbler, a quick patty maker, and a hat. Second one gets what's left over, and the third one, whatever. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, they were Elizabeth Bork, Michael Sajka, and Jonathan Knutson. And I know how to say your last name because I grew up with a girl with the same last name.
Which one?
Knutson, it's Knudson.
Oh. Yeah, Knudson.
He spells Jonathan all spelled out with an H in it?
I know.
That's different.
I've never seen that.
Oh, man.
This is live. Give Kurt a cutting board and knife. Kurt who? Kurt, he wants departing contestant?
Elizabeth is here.
Yeah.
Elizabeth's here? All right, Elizabeth, what do you want?
Departing contestant was complaining about not getting stuff, and he was at like 400 and
Why would he get anything?
400 posts.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you got to get to 500. And he's like, well, this is easy. 496, 495, 494. He's like, I just keep going. So I don't know. He's got to be getting close
Locked
at
his
this
count.
point. Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth, what do you want?
Is the
You're
hat the first thing, though?
No,
I
she
don't
gets to
remember the
choose.
No. Sorry. Meatgistics rewards.
Oh,
that
yeah.
what we're
First
talking
is
about?
hat. Second is board. Third is knife.
Okay.
Fourth is
Sure.
polo. And fifth is that thing we're working on now.
Jonathan might be here because there is a JK321.
Oh, he is saying it's Jonathan.
Okay. So.
Okay.
And he technically would have been here first.
No. Elizabeth Bork.
Says, yeah, with the R. Just above that is Jonathan with an H.
JK321. I mean, they could all be different.
Oh,
so.
no. Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Pink icon. Whatever you guys want.
Third person's only getting a hat, though. All right, so Elizabeth wants a patty maker. Jonathan, let us know what you want.
You should have made it like the 99-cent can cooler. Costs us more to ship.
Try finding one.
Well, I don't see Michael, so I might redraw for that. But JK321, we want to know, since we screwed up there, you can have the patty maker as well if you want, but let us know. If
What's
you'd
your
rather have a tumbler.
favorite orientation breaking knife?
Favorite orientation?
Like, do we like the curved
or straight?
I mean, what's the purpose, I guess? Like, what are we doing here? Is this weapon of war? Because then we all know that I like the Grant and Edge butcher's knife curves. What's up?
Do you know what day it is? It's World Vegan Day. And we're going live,
Who
baby.
found that out?
I just looked it up on. It was some YouTube thing. Oh my gosh. Well, we're here celebrating.
So because Ted P just said that hat is not a consolation prize, we will redraw for that. I am still looking for JK though to confirm what he wants. He already said he's here, so whatever. No worries there. But
Ted's asking how to know his post count. So on Meatgistics, if you want to know your post count, look for your profile icon if you've uploaded a picture. If not, it's just the letter of your first name or the letter of your handle, username, whatever. It'll be in the top right corner on desktop or under the menu on mobile. Click on it and then click on your name, and it goes to your profile page, and it'll show you what your reputation is. So how many like upvotes, downvotes you've gotten, how many times your profile's been viewed, how many posts you have, followers, and how many people you're following.
it was this Tumblr, or one that's BHA and Walton's. This one's Meatgistics and Walton's. Patty maker, or you could have a hat, but I would highly recommend you go with one of these two. I am going to redraw the hat because somebody should win it. Today is legit National Men Make Dinner Day. That is like every day at my house. I do the vast majority of the cooking. A new selection of lettuce knives to celebrate the day.
Nice.
All right, redrawing the hat.
We should make a hat. We should change our hashtag to that so people want to tune in for World Vegan Day. They can catch us.
That I feel like that's not going to go well.
That's not. Well, we just got our Twitter back up, didn't we? Maybe that's our first post. We can channel our inner Joe's Crab Shack. So.
All right, Shane Q. Durham. All right, so we've got two patty makers, and then Shane can have a hat if he's here. If he's not here, we'll keep going. I got to find out what's going on with our boards. I ordered boards and did not get them. Remember him saying something about it? Like he was switching to a longer board?
Like our engraved ones?
Uh-huh. But I haven't heard anything about it in a while. Sinister MC, calzones suck.
What?
They have ricotta cheese in them. Ricotta
Not
cheese
all
is
of them.
disgusting.
Do all of them?
Most of them do. A calzone has ricotta cheese. I'm not arguing about it.
I don't think I've
a
ever had a...
stromboli does not have calzone, or does not have ricotta cheese. So a stromboli is
If there's anything he's good
ridiculously
for,
tasty.
it's East Coast cuisine terminology. So
If there's anything, I'm
if there's
good for.
anything,
I don't think I've ever had a calzone with ricotta cheese in it.
you might have just not knew it.
I thought like a stromboli and calzone are like the same thing minus the form factor, and one has sauce in it and one has dipping sauce outside it.
So which one would have the sauce in it, in your opinion?
I think the stromboli. Stromboli is basically a fancy
No.
hot pocket.
Nope.
I agree with that assessment.
Stromboli
it's
does
more,
not
it's
have
more
cheese-
rectangular
does not
with the
have sauce
slits on
inside of it.
top, and calzone is folded over and usually has a lot of air inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you took a pizza and just...
That was my assessment, but I'm sure there's more to it.
We got to ask the New Yorker over here.
Yeah. He gets his salsa from New York City.
New York City.
York City.
Yeah, ricotta cheese.
It says what?
Always.
You just look at your computer and say ricotta cheese.
I went to just a nope.
Did
nope,
you Google calzone recipe with ricotta cheese?
Nope. I just it'll show it.
Can we go to like Old Chicago or something and like see what's in there?
Calzone ingredients. It will have ricotta cheese in it. And ricotta means reused because it's the leftover from making mozzarella cheese, which is actually good.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Ricotta's disgusting.
Just older.
Or regut, whatever you want to say. I always hated that, especially when the what was that show about the New Jersey map? The Sopranos got out. Everyone, gabagool, regut. It's like, shut up. I hate that.
The broccoli Rob.
Not that I hate like Italian Americans because I grew up like that's fine. I hated people like with that affectation all of a sudden. All right, sorry about that. All right, I stopped paying attention. Did Shane Q Durham respond? Because someone's getting a hat. We're not leaving here until someone claims a hat.
Or which hat? Do they get the pick?
Oh, ricotta means recooked. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Well, who's double
Sinister
checking them,
MD,
though?
Sinister MD has been a great addition to the live streams. Has added a good amount of value over the last couple of years. So thank you.
So, a couple things. Sorry, brain fog.
Adam, I hate
brain
lasagna
being
too.
sick. Gary Ty said, I think it should be National Waltons. Please answer Gary's question. He has asked 3 times a day.
What is it?
I don't know. I can't find anything. So am I? Are you guys? I'm not looking at as Waltons. Are you guys? Is anything retracted or hidden?
Didn't show anything retracted. Patrick, you did say there were 3 questions, and then we talked about one, and then I started
Oh no, I got
ranting
to
about...
the other 2. I just.
Oh, you did?
Real
Okay.
quickly. Yeah, I did.
Gary, I'm trying to scroll back through because I have chat popped out, so it should stay. Like I don't lose anything when it's all popped out.
The only thing I see from Gary is a comment about Meatgistics not being super user friendly. I would be interested because it's been a while since we've made like
A big change.
to see what people's thoughts are on how does Meatgistics work? What would make it better for you guys?
We budgeted for it.
Shane's here.
Shane's here? Yeah. Cool. All right, Shane Q Durham. Yeah, I just rolled all the way back through, Gary, and I'm not seeing anything from you, which is weird. I don't feel like I actually made it all the way to the top of the... I didn't. It's not letting us go all the way back. It started this a couple months ago.
Is it just like...
Because the first comment I
delete
have
the
is from
chat
Ryan
eventually?
Jones saying, wait, did I win? And I know that wasn't the first comment. So, yeah, we're losing chats again. I hate that.
Yeah, I can...
Gary, ask it again. We'll pay attention this time. Sorry about that, man. There it is. It was on carrot fiber and venison brats. Okay. So, carrot fiber, if its best use is in a fresh sausage. So carrot fiber isn't a binder like Sure-Gel, soy protein blend, or what's Excalibur's super special one?
Super bind?
No, but that one too. Excalibur has another binder.
How's that not in?
I can't think. Don't worry
Has
about it.
super in it.
Don't worry about
Soy
it.
protein,
You can only get it
Sure-Gel,
in bulk.
Carrot. Oh,
Don't worry
no.
about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. So its best use is in a fresh brat and something that's going to be, fresh sausage and something that's going to be naturally lower fat, like a venison, because it's a moisture retainer. Sure-Gel is going to actually help bind meat, water, fat, ingredients, all of that together. What carrot fiber is really going to do is just grab that water and hold it in. So when we're making a fresh sausage like a bratwurst, we want it like super juicy. So that is a good use for it there. It actually can hold like 26 times its weight in water. But that, for me at least, that's what I use carrot fiber for. I don't really use it in summer sausage, snack sticks, or whatever anymore. I mean, I still will here or there, but generally I just grab Sure-Gel. Superbind is a combination of potato starch and carrot fiber. I don't know exactly what the ratio is there, but you get like the water holding capacity of the carrot fiber, and then potato starch does this really cool thing where it actually starts forming a gel right at the same temperature that meat really starts to excrete its water. So it's like right around 130 degrees. So as the protein is pushing that water out of it, that potato starch is ready to form a gel to keep it in there. Now, there is some I don't know if you want to call it a downside to that, but like if you're doing summer sausage, unless you get really good at stuffing it and you have a really good mix on, you're going to get little voids in your summer sausage. If you use super bind, those voids are going to fill up with that gel. So some people find that unappealing. So the last vendors weren't as juicy as I'd like. How much carrot fiber should I add to help? Okay. So carrot fiber, I think, is actually like 3 point blah, blah, blah ounces, something like that, the package of it. But one package is designed to do 25 pounds. So if you want it like at full strength, just go ahead and throw that whole thing in there.
I lost it. Kevin is asking about problems with chat, and in YouTube, he's having an issue. I don't know if you were getting, or if it's just me. Somebody else was texting me saying they were having problems with chat too. There's something going on with chat, so it looks like it's forcing a few people to be on YouTube to chat.
Really?
Don't know why. So if that is, if you are one of those people, we're seeing that from a few people that for some reason they can't chat on the waltons.com/live. It's making them go to YouTube. I have no idea what would be causing that, but it's at least something that's happening to more than one person out there.
All right. I'll try and do it from up here.
Will there ever be a non-commercial vacuum tumbler back in stock? There shall be someday, sometime. It is something, to be honest, I wish we could have our product manager. He has done so much digging into that, and since we hired him, it's been awesome to have somebody who can go look at these things, where like John and I before were like, we want this, and it takes
Don't know how to find it.
It takes us a while to do anything. But he has done such like just an insane amount of deep diving into things, and every time we get kind of close, there's some reason we can't make it work. A lot of complication there, but it's not something that we've given up on. But at the same time, there is nothing currently in the works that looks super promising at the moment, unless Andrew is watching and he peeks his head back in here and is like, guys, I got it.
He would have told us. He would have been super excited about that.
Yeah, I think he would have been, yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying him greatly that he's not able to get that.
We are still working on it, though. Someday, sometime, we will have something back in stock. I need to get a better answer from purchasing as to why we don't have the Marinade Expresses. It's been over a year, and I think we talked about this maybe the last live stream, or it might have been on just one of the podcasts. I don't know. But it's been a year since we've had the Marinade Express in stock too, and that at least holds us over. But it hasn't even been able to hold us over here. So,
all right. So I'm not bragging here, but I did just was able to comment on waltons.com. Then I went to, through my phone, then I went to a new browser, and then just from Meatgistics. So Carolyn says, I'm on YouTube and it keeps unsubscribing me.
What?
Are we getting shadow banned?
It's been happening for
It's
forever.
because it's National Vegan Day or whatever. That's what's going on.
How dare you?
Why don't you guys get some meat up there and start eating?
I've got hamburgers in there.
Speaking of Vegan Day, do you have the package? Do you know what I'm talking about? You were supposed to be getting the package.
No.
You haven't got your package? This is a ripoff. Do we talk about it?
Yeah. So PETA has a How to Go Vegan package for free, and I signed up for it and have never gotten it. And there's no way they looked at it and was like, I know, he's
I don't
a meat
know.
eater.
They probably looked you up, and there's a meat eaters database somewhere, and they're like, we're not sending it to that guy.
I put my alternate Spanish name in. I did.
What size shoe you put for the Birkenstocks?
Yeah, Michael Chevrolet's probably correct. It could be a cookies issue. But Carolyn, you are far from the only person I've heard say that they've been unsubscribed recently. Honestly, what I think it probably is just YouTube has billions of users, and I think it's just a huge, ridiculously unwieldy service, and things go wrong. I don't think we're being shadow banned. I don't think we're important enough to be shadow banned.
Dave and AZ is asking if we'd ever have a 20-pound mixer that could hook up to a grinder. Send me a message on Meatgistics with if you know of some out there. Send me an example of something, and we'll give that to Andrew, our product manager, and have him dive into it, because it would be sweet. My biggest concern is if we do it, trying to hit a price point
that's going to be far enough away from that. But hold on. So you make it no frills. You make it so it doesn't tilt. It's just on its stand. That's going to reduce cost. So maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
My biggest concern is, there wouldn't be a big cost difference between that and the other one, so why not get the bigger? But maybe people would like it just because of the size.
But we might all, like, we sometimes, Andrew and I will talk about, he's like, are we cannibalizing this product by bringing in this product? But there is like a lot of evidence that the more options you have, the more you will sell. So we may possibly be bringing in another chambered vacuum sealer. Possibly. So it would be around our price point of the Walton's one.
The 3-letter one?
Yes.
Okay. I thought we did actually order those.
No, we just brought one in to test it.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Somebody's asking about gift cards, and yes, gift cards are working fantastically. It's getting to holiday season. You want to buy a gift card. Unless John wants to look at me with a bad face, I am very confident in how gift cards work and operate, the purchasing process, the using process, everything there. So I don't know if that's we should put a little link under like the more, although maybe we shouldn't, because you and I have talked about what's in there and what's not.
Wait.
There's like a little present icon at the top of waltons.com, and that's how you get to gift cards.
I've got terrible news for you.
What?
Joe Hell says, I think the PETA starter package is just an email and link to an online brochure.
What?
I was
Are you
expecting
serious?
something actually sent to me.
Oh, wait, maybe we can get a class action lawsuit going again. That's very misleading.
To be clear, I don't have anything against vegans at all. Kevin Gore says, do I need a pH meter when making a salami? That depends what type of salami we're making. If you're making a salami out of like the seasoning we have, no. If you're making a salami and you're going to use a starter culture, yes, highly, highly, highly recommend doing it. We have a pH meter that's not very expensive. It is the, that's not it. Oh, okay. It is the MW102 temp and pH meter. It is for the thing itself. I believe it's like $215. So it's not cheap, but there are other ones that are much, 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 much more expensive. So if you're looking for one to do, this would be a good one. Don't do the 3-letter word. I've had many problems with mine and about to buy the Waltons. Mr. T. Shep 17, the 3 letters aren't the 3 letters you're thinking. That's a competitor of ours. We wouldn't carry any of their products. This is a commercial product. At least I assume it's not the one you're thinking. This is a commercial product. So. Thanks for joining us, Carolyn. It didn't work. Yeah, they probably know that a bunch of people want to do that stuff to them. So Sinister MD, we're going to have sales on those fairly soon. And you're local. There's a scratch and dent model in our retail store that, as far as I'm aware, the only thing wrong with it was a dent in the side that they hammered out. So if you were looking for a deal on one, they got one out there.
I'm texting my wife, and I just texted what I was trying to put into the chat. So since I put it in there while we're in a break, we'll see if he's watching. My son is sick at home, so he's excited to get to watch Daddy.
Hey, Leo.
So, hi, Leo. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I'll see you at home soon, but hope you're having a fun day, little man. More of the brain fog. I'm
telling you. Well, I'll say when I get back.
I'll say when I get back. Hurry up.
This thing is slow.
It really is.
Very little bit of water at a time.
How?
Nothing you can do. It's always been this way.
It's always been that way. I was gonna say it could be the fridge. You have the fridge. Wow, the temperature you have the fridge set to, it could be just a little bit too low, and it's slightly freezing in there. I had that issue with my fridge at home.
I'd rather be slow and get
Ice
cold water.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. I don't remember what made me think of this now, but we do some things with Tyler Webster, who's Birds, Booze, and Buds. So it's a bird hunting podcast. Super good time, or super good guy. I was on his podcast a couple weeks ago. That's what made me think of it. When we got off, I immediately texted him. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did I talk too much? Like, was I talking nonstop? Because I look back, like your comment, as soon as John's done, John stops talking. And sometimes that can be a long time till I'm done. Patrick tried to get me to do something in like 15 seconds. I'm like, dude, I have trouble like clearing my breath or clearing my throat in 15 seconds. The other one is Alka-Seltzer Severe Cold and Flu is like the best stuff ever. I was feeling death yesterday. I went home, took some of that, and then went right to sleep. Woke up feeling much, much better. Just a Cal guy. Yeah, we already had that. That was, what was the date? August 22nd?
Wait.
20th. He's talking about Brawfest. He's just confused on timelines.
No.
Oh, this is something else?
No, I think we mentioned something about live podcast.
Oh,
And that's what
yeah.
he's
No, we're
talking
still in the testing phase on that. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, we're still in the testing phase on that.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember how much we talked about that, but have we? Yeah, we haven't really gotten any further on that, have
Nope.
we? Okay.
Patrick and I know we're fairly sure we can do it with equipment we already have. So now it would be location and time. All right, you gonna draw your leather apron? Did you have you updated this? Is this what yours looks like?
Ooh.
Mine goes super slow. No, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hat and then patty makers. You drawing your apron?
Yeah, I do that.
All right, and it was Jonathan and Elizabeth. Both want patty makers.
Sweet and easy name. I appreciate people with easy names. We got a winner for a leather apron from North Dakota. His action was subscribing to our podcast. So if you guys do not listen to the Meatgistics podcast, you need to. John and I have a lot of fun talking about meat news, eating weird things, exploring flavors and ideas for making sausage. So
we've got a guest coming up on this podcast. Who, I mean, I don't know if you call it invented, but makes a really cool product for upland bird hunters. It's called Ready Rest. So we've got him on it for the first half, and then I've got a really tangentially at best to meat rant ready to go. So we'll leave that to the very end of the podcast so we don't upset your dad too much.
So our winner is Mike McHugh. You have 5 minutes to respond to claim your free leather apron.
All right. So
Go ahead.
I've got 2 coupons here. Okay. First one is good for the first 20 people who use it, and it's 15% off a non-sale item, and it's capped at $100. Right. So if you wanted to buy the chambered vacuum sealer, you could use this and you get $100 off of it. If you wanted to buy $650 worth of just random items, and use this coupon to get you $100 off. Then I've got another one that's good for 10% off, and it's capped in at 100, and everybody could use it, but everybody could only use it once. Does that make sense? Okay. They are all numbers, and it is the least imaginative I could come up with. I was trying to be as boring as possible. 15% off for the first 20. So the first one is 11115. The second one is 11110.
Oh, nobody's gonna get that screwed up and
Not at all.
complain about it later.
Oh no, I think I made a mistake. I wish I was kidding. Yep, I did. All right, ignore the one without the 5. It's this.
Can you retract the message?
Ooh, can I?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Remove. Got it. Okay.
Oh, it's gone.
Let me copy and paste it. How about that?
Oh my goodness. Mike McHugh responded, so we got a free leather apron going out to him.
And I'll leave that the one with 4 ones and a 0, the 10% off capped at 100 up till like probably the end of the week. But it is only good on non-sale items. What was after 1?
I have a totally random, off-the-wall question, but since we have people from North Dakota here, I have to ask. So K-State's coach, football, is from North Dakota State. How many people, if you're from North Dakota, South Dakota, how many people like really hardcore follow along to like North Dakota State, South Dakota State? Because they're both like top in FCS.
Yeah.
And every year
I think it's pretty
they're
good.
Like, do people pay that much attention up there? Because like even me myself, like not involved, like I still like have to go check like each week. How is like North Dakota, South Dakota State, some of the top FCS schools doing? Because they're usually the top teams are usually pretty dominant. They're fun to see and follow in. But I wonder how big of a deal is it actually for people in North South Dakota?
That's a good question. Did you see that Mike was here just checking in?
Yep.
Like who? Oh,
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Making sure.
All right. We have the Walton's chef knife and a boning knife. These are similar to the old ones we had. I like the handle a little bit more. The blade guard is a little bit more, makes sense. I didn't like that it was offset on the old one. What would you do if I was trying to gesture that and just poked myself right in the face with this one? And it's got a little bit better of a textured grip.
I'd probably tell you to hold off on bleeding for about 5 seconds while I submit your termination
Hold.
paperwork.
Hold off.
So I don't have to pay work comp.
Don't you bleed. All right. So you want to talk about a hard name to pronounce. Wait till you hear me try to say this one.
Sweet, I'm excited. Oh my goodness.
All right. The winner of a chef's knife and a boning knife is from Chicago, Illinois, and it is Bacardi.
Bacardi Artie.
Oh, yeah, it is. Duda. Okay.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's the way
It sounds like maybe
looks.
that's not their real name. Bacardi Artie.
It looks
like
like
it's a-
Bacardi.
And then Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes more sense. Okay. So let us know you're here.
Did you post his name? There you go.
I did. Mike Zimmer's son died today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who?
He used to be a coach of the Vikings.
Well, that dude's had a bad few. I don't want to say decade, but like I remember when he was on the Bengals as defense coordinator, his wife passed,
Oh, God.
and then now his 20-something-year-old son passed. Yeah, it's
Ted says that's fake. Yeah, it probably is not their real name, but we'll wait to see if they're here. If not, we shall redraw. But no, what Gary Ty's comment wasn't about Meatgistics not being that user friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So who was making the comment about it not being user friendly? Because
Oh, I thought that was him. Maybe it was somebody else.
he asked a different question, so maybe he was asking two
I saw
questions.
that someone asked that. Yeah.
That one wasn't really a question. It looked like it was more of just a statement.
Okay.
But
There's actually a section on Meatgistics. Hold on. I'm going to post a...
I don't think
There
that's
it is.
not user friendly. I think it's just compared to other social. They're trying to make it be other social media sites, and that's
Sure.
not what it is.
Yeah, we always welcome any feedback or ideas that you guys have there. Arthur Duda. That's him.
oh,
There you go.
sweet.
So you were right. It is Bacardi Artie. Cool. Congratulations, man. No, so he's saying that was him. So he did ask two questions.
Okay.
Frank knows him. Thought it might have been you when you said the name was hard to pronounce.
Because say his last name, Frank Gerzes Gerzesayuk.
It's gonna
What?
start with a Z. It's gonna be Zisuik.
Well, then
Zisuik.
change it and cut.
Frank, let us know who is closest. I say it's Zisuik.
You can add that to my list of like things yesterday. The people, I was like, listen, if there's a silent letter in your name,
You don't like it?
get it changed,
Too hard.
update it.
Okay, it seems like it could be easier to navigate to topics in Waltons.com.
So
All right,
I have an idea
at
there.
Meatgistics.
I think we need to totally redo our homepage and do like a static, fully custom, like, I don't know, get Pat to design like a look to it, and then we have to like actually code it. But instead of just letting it be the default, whatever the website puts together for it's like the all categories views is what we use for the homepage, but use a static page.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And then there would just
I don't understand how the current one's not static.
Well, it's auto generated from Meatgistics.
Right.
Like we would take something and design it from scratch.
Okay.
Like put graphics in with bigger titles on where you're going if it's a matter of navigating to topics. So instead of just saying like Walton's community and underneath it having like
we allotted
board, this and that, we'd have like bigger graphics.
Last year
text.
we put more in the budget for Meatgistics upgrades, and we did some stuff, but we certainly didn't. I don't think we ate all that. I think we probably made it up in giveaways, but
I don't know what
well, that's a good point. It's just like how
the Z is silent. I was backwards.
Oh, so you don't even say the Z. The most interesting letter of the name.
Do you have any
Correct.
seasonings for deer dogs? Depends on really what you like. What's the hot link? Hot link. Hot link is good with deer. Hot dog and bologna is also pretty good with deer.
I'd do like the cheeseburger cheddar wurst.
With deer, you think? I feel
I
like
think it'd
that's
be fun.
almost got a funk to it by itself.
You think so?
I do.
Don't you season shame my boss, sir?
Hold on though. I'm gonna post a few.
Thinking of dogs makes me think
Seasonings.
of comment further up here. I don't remember where it is now. I think it was Gabriel Hart was asking something about cellulose. I need to see where we're at on that. I had talked with you and Andrew about that, and I don't know where we left that off, but we will have more sizes on cellulose casings.
We haven't
don't-
moved forward with that. We will shortly.
Yeah, we only have 26 millimeter right now, but
Yep.
we're going to get like 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. I don't know, a bunch of different sizes to fill in the whole spectrum, sell them by the individual strand. Be just like we do with the 26 ones right now, but give you guys a lot more options. So that should be coming soon. We'll figure out where we're at on that and make sure we're moving on it.
All right, Greg. One of the ones I'm gonna
What did I do?
include here is a little bit confusing because it is called a fast pack. So it's fast pack hot link. It's a little bit weird just because it's in a different size than most of what we do. It does 50 pounds of meat. Almost everything on our website is either 25 or 100. This one does 50 pounds. So you just have to pay a little bit of attention if you're going to process it. But I've got the hot dog and bologna, fast pack hot link 2, and the hot link. Don't season shame my boss.
Yeah, he was saying I was trying for a raise, and I was like,
That's
what?
probably accurate.
Well,
Which is
if you
funny
don't-
because I do his reviews.
If you don't try for a raise every year in your job, what are you even working? Like, what are we doing?
All right.
Wait, do you guys get raises every year?
Brian Smith asked, how long is the free shipping code valid for free Nove? I said till the end of the podcast, live stream, but we'll leave it up till tomorrow. So like all of the rest of the night, it'll be up. Can coupons be stacked multiple times? They cannot.
Multiple times.
Well, even just you can't stack.
Same one. Oh, it's zero.
I thought we could.
We can if we set them to stackable.
That's tiers. It's not stackable.
No, well, I don't know what it's called. There's something we can do to allow coupons to be used together. To be honest, we don't a lot of times just because sorry guys, I mean we're not gonna make money if we let someone use like a free shipping coupon, 15% off coupon, a $5 off from like our TrustSpot thing, and if they've saved up like 10 of them, and then they do this, and like we put enough coupons out there that you could probably get like 80% off of a lot of orders, and we would be out of business.
And you've seen that stack somewhere? I know of where it says tiered, and you can tier them or not, but that's if it has multiple things in the same coupon.
Oh, shit.
We can look into it later.
I'm pulling it up because now I'm almost positive, but at the same time.
Okay. Kevin, a long time ago, asked what's the difference with your salami seasoning. So our salami seasoning is designed for like a salami that's just going to be...
This promotion cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions.
Okay. That's still not a coupon. Like, it only will let you do one coupon no matter what you select there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, dang.
What was I just reading? Oh, what's the difference between our salami seasoning and like the starter culture one? Ours has cure number 1 comes with it, so it's designed to be smoked or cooked, however you want to cook it. But it's thermal processing, all the way up to 158, 160, whatever you cook to. Whereas obviously if you're using a starter culture, you don't want to do that. You want to give it a little bit of heat at the beginning, and then let the starter culture take over. So it's fast our way. It's a different flavor. I still very much like our salami and pepperoni, but dry cured stuff is its own category. $13 to £15 would work for most home processors. I'm assuming we're talking about mixers again. Kurt Sack says it made me sign in and sent me to YouTube. How to go to YouTube? Yep, there you go. Make sure at least that guys that you do go to waltons.com/win real quick, or the Meatgistics link, just so that you can enter to win the giveaway stuff. All right. What did I give Bacardi Duda?
Duda?
The knives.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh,
David Crockett, what coupon code were you trying to use? I will get things figured out for you.
what's he saying?
He tried to use the 15% off coupon code, and it didn't work. And it was like there, and then it wasn't. So
they might have already been used 20 times.
Oh, is that? Oh.
Could have been. I'll look. I find that hard to believe, but it's possible. Because if it showed up and then it didn't, that's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
I hate how it makes me do this. Dual authentication is stupid and should be illegal. That's what a laugh sounds like when you're trying to get a raise. Like forced and obviously fake. Like,
so there's a new single sign-on option there.
Yeah.
I haven't explored yet, but I'll see if I can set that up, because then it would make things better and faster.
Oh, Chris said he put this one so that it's both in the cloud and local. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I was talking about the website login.
All right. The 11115 has been used. No, it's not that. Has not been used 20 times. All right. So let's see what else is set in here that might be causing it. It's a 15% discount. Yeah, doesn't even have any conditions. So it absolutely should be working for you. And I did test it and it was working. Did I tell her to put it on specific things? I don't think I did. Oof. That was my stomach.
That sounded rough.
Okay, that is correct. It's one of the nice things with Rachel. I generally just assume that the problem is on my end, not her end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, somebody's asking about
Coupon
iOS
code
app.
does not apply. Okay, what's up? Oh, are you using it on a sale item? That's the other thing I could think of. Sorry, go ahead.
John Belvedere is asking any word on an iOS app. I kind of forgot about that. We got into some other things internally. I was doing all of our own in-house development, and that was fun, but I could only do so many things. So hired one developer, and then it wasn't long after that.
It's working.
Okay, David, we'll figure it out. We'll get your order.
Just make sure it wasn't on sale items because it's not good for sale items.
Yeah. But hire a second developer then, and we've been working on some fairly big projects. Totally rewrote our own software for shipping in-house. We're working on a entire warehouse management system right now. And so that right now is taking up the bulk of our development time. Thinking roadmap here. There's some other big projects on the roadmap, but I don't think there's any reason we won't be able to get to that next year. We'll make sure that we do stop and spend some time
Where does my
back
project
on the Meatgistics app.
rank in your little roadmap?
Which project?
The one that I wrote everything out in Excel for?
Oh,
Near the top.
I'm still slightly thinking on that one. Because since I'm not actually writing code anymore, my job with it now is to basically go, how could we do this?
Right.
At least give the guys a little bit of direction on what I think we could do with it. And so I don't excuse me. I don't know if that's going to be an in-house, somewhat out of house. It depends on how we do things with it. I don't know yet.
What I'm planning on doing is having a section on waltons.com where you can, from a drop-down, select what seasoning you're making or what product you're making, so like snack sticks. Then it'll populate another drop-down, which will have all of the snack stick seasonings. You select that. Then you say how much pounds of meat you're making, and then it will give you in weight, the amount of seasoning you need, plus all of the additives that are possibly used for that, breaking down also to the same amount. So it'd be like the seasoning breakdown chart on Meatgistics, just a little bit more intense, but it won't have volume. So Rafter says we should start up a cooking class. There's a place in Wichita whose name will not be mentioned, but they have been doing so post-COVID, very successful. Yeah, I mean, it's a different business. Like, they're going after a specific market, and we're far more focused on the sausage making, jerky making side of things. I don't know, though. We do hear quite often, like, have a sausage making class, have a this or that. The problem is that people say they want to come and then don't come. And then we've spent a lot of time and resources on something that doesn't really pan out. But I don't know. Make Josh do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Torn on some of that. I don't want to do generic cooking classes. It's not up our alley enough, but could we start doing more classes that are specifically around sausage? I would love to, but your same comments. People say they want to come, and then we do something like that, and we don't get a great turnout, and I'm not sure, is that on us? Is that
probably
on other people? It's probably a combination of both.
On us, too, yeah.
But
it's a good point. Never looked at it like that before. Yeah.
Okay. I will finish up the rest of this, but David, I got your order figured out, and I at least got it fixed in one system. Have to fix another system. It'll all be good.
What is the problem? What
I
was
don't know,
the problem?
the coupon code. I don't know. I'm just
you're
manually,
going past it.
Just manually.
Is anyone else
doing
having a problem with the 11115? Because maybe there's something else that I'm not aware of.
I shall be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Looking for a 50-pound mixer, but we have a large Hobart grinder that it won't attach to. How hard is it to crank by hand? If you have that thing full, yeah, it's going to take some power
It's like making ice cream.
to do it by hand, for sure.
You ever make ice cream by hand, John?
I think once when I was a kid.
I think everyone just has that same story, and it's just yeah.
Michael says, thank you for fixing my email. It works now. I don't know if that was, I reset someone's password the other day. I don't know if that was that. If it was, you're welcome. Uh-oh, what is Ryan saying? Not nice things? John can't even cook steak. So, my wife got ambitious this weekend. We had people over Friday night and Saturday night, and I cooked steak for everyone both nights. Both nights, best steak they've ever had. Now, this is a combination of my usual steak seasoning, and this new thing I'm trying. But bring it on, man. We'll figure out a time. I got all sorts of stuff back here you got to come get anyways. Huh. The problem is what we both know. People are going to know what's mine and what's yours. And I agree, there will be a bias here towards ours. But we'll figure something out. We'll get this done. Gotcha. Ted Froma, since John sent me the Meatgistics, since having trouble here, so I'll try again.
What was that last name?
Ted Frodema.
Oh, they said I was like the Sausage King.
The Sausage King of Chicago. All right, what else do we want to see people win? Nah, don't worry about it, David. Austin's apparently got it all figured out. Oh, I remember that, Michael. Yeah, we had to add you manually back to our list. Some weird things had happened. We're switching. We were using one service, very, very similar function in another service that we already pay for. That other service was extremely expensive. So as we switched over, we lost some stuff, but we got it all figured out. More knives? Can't do a tumbler. We don't have them. Like this tumbler? I could do this tumbler, no problem. Sorry, that's probably what you meant, Neil. So knives, tumbler, cooler. My guns look terrific. Any advice on ground venison seasoning of meat? Does adding the mix dry help quicken the dehydration to get it done quicker? No, not really. I'm assuming we're talking about ground venison jerky, like ground informed. You're still going to want to add a little bit of water there to help with seasoning dispersal, if nothing else. All right, people want a cooler. It was mentioned before. Please flip the knife. Oh, gotcha.
Why? For their OCD sake?
Oh, no, that would have... Then my name would be hidden.
Yeah, they want it for the the sake of all going the right direction.
There you go.
They're gonna be like, no.
Wait, did you hide the Walton's logos on those ones though? Come on.
I did. They can't see them from back there.
Wait, so
Could they?
probably not.
No. No, they're all shiny anyways.
So
People want a cooler, tumbler, or knives.
and somebody asked for a gift card. That was on my mind today. And what we do on giveaways, we should give away more just gift cards.
Okay.
Because then people can get whatever they wanted.
It's fair.
But I don't know how to account for that. We need to remember to go talk to
Oh,
Chris
yeah, you sent me an
and be
email
like,
about
hey,
it.
how do you want us to put a gift card in there,
Yeah.
but without a payment? I'm not really sure how it's going to work, but because somewhere normally we just zero out cost on things or assign it to a
Cost account.
account somehow. But with a gift card, we're going to have to apply a payment somehow to it. But I don't know
how to do that.
Me neither.
All right, how many of those coolers do we have left?
We still have 16 coolers. We could do a cooler.
All right. You want to draw or you want me to draw?
If you're in it, go ahead.
All right. Drawing for a Meatgistics and Walton's cooler. Draw this and then go Vanna White it.
So while he's doing that, I love the size on these because it's like in between some of the other name brands out there. They have coolers that are like just a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger. The bigger ones to me are harder to carry around. The smaller ones don't fit enough stuff. These ones are just, for my purposes normally, just the perfect size cooler. It's big enough to still put more than just 12 cans in.
What would you say, a medium-sized child would fit in there? Not a large child.
Oh, my daughter definitely would fit
Your
in there.
daughter would
I could fit like 4
Your
of my
son
daughters
probably
in there.
barely.
I bet you could squeeze my
Just
son if
barely.
you just kind of compressed him
You'd
in a
have to
little bit.
compress them a little bit, and
Yeah.
then I don't think that counts as fitting anymore.
Yeah.
But it is both a Meatgistics and Walton's. It's got both our logos. Made in the USA. It's Tyga coolers. Obviously, we've got the orange and gray color scheme. And the winner of this is...
Oh my god, I didn't even have a speech prepared.
That's funny because my joke was going to be Patrick Barnes.
Oh my, was it really?
That is funny. All right, winner is Keith Labrazzi. Keith, let us know you're here. If not, we'll give you 5 minutes and redraw.
Did we draw last month's winner?
Yes.
Okay.
I drew it early on.
Darn.
What?
I like the first.
You wanted to win it?
There was like a day or two in there that I was like, I'm gonna like try to
win.
enter
Just
every time just to see if
enter.
I could win, to see the reaction on your face.
It's
that
never
my name pulled
happened.
up, but then I forgot, so
find
I
it-
only maybe had 2 entries in there.
Shocking that we've never won one. Because I go through as soon as I do it and just
Oh.
to make sure they're all working. So I enter every single one.
I bet that it is automatically invalidating our
Killing it.
picks
Yeah,
because
you're
it
probably
knows
right.
we're
You're probably right. Oh, wow. He responded almost before I put his name in chat.
That's amazing.
He is right there. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
So how do we win? For people that don't know how to win the giveaways we do, if you're watching the video on YouTube, you need to go to waltons.com/live. There we have the video, the live chat, and underneath that is there's like a little widget. I don't know what else to call it other than a widget, but basically a way to enter in just on the live streams. There's also our monthly ones at waltons.com/win, and we also do Meatgistics members only versions behind the login
Wall.
function, inside of
call it.
Meatgistics. So
Okay. All right. So in between now and Cyber Monday, we typically do like a small amount of large discounts, somewhat larger amount of medium discounts, and then a large amount of small discounts. I think last year we did like 525s, 25% offs, and like 10, 20%, something like that. So we'll do that. We'll have some flash sales. We'll also have some giveaways. But think about some cool giveaways or things that you guys would like to see on sale. Maybe we'll do something we don't normally do for a short period of time, like collagen casings, something like that. Just a Cali guy says, does that mean watching and chatting here on YouTube, I am not able to win? Yeah, unless you enter, like we can't pick it from just being on YouTube. You have to go to waltons.com/live. That's why we always send the link there, not to the YouTube page. Yeah, because that's got the giveaway there. Any suggestions on stuffing with the 33 pound? The handle got bent stuffing 25 pounds of meat sticks. It was that hard to stuff. So
Wait, can I answer this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The way you do that is you hire a media manager named John and you have him do all the sausage making for you.
So amount of water and fat content are really important with that. 33 pound stuffer does have a significantly larger piston than the 11 and 7 pounds. So it does take more force to move that because it's got more surface area. But yeah, add more water, especially if you're going through a small snack stick tube, and make sure your fat content is up. Also, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the colder your meat is, the easier it will stuff. It took me forever to finally accept that was actually the way it was, despite how often people here told me it. I'm like, no, warmer meat is softer. It's easier to move around. But no, it actually does stuff much better when it's really cold.
So what happens when it's technically hot? Does it it smears and smushes up
Yeah,
or exactly?
I guess it pushes back against you when it's super cold.
Just clogs up.
All of that just wants to, or no, doesn't want to, but it goes in the direction you're wanting it to easier. Just Cali Guy says, shoot, I've been watching for years. Sorry, man. We probably could do a better job reinforcing that at the beginning, but I have nothing after that, but I took a sip hoping I would come up with something else, and just nothing.
Sucks.
Nothing came up. Sorry, man.
Yeah, we wish it was that easy because we would just love to go live and just start clicking people. Hey, you won. You won.
Same thing with Dave and AC. Says, laugh out loud. Apparently, I never logged in to win on any of these. Once my name showed up in chat, I thought I was done. Sorry, guys. We will try to be better about that.
Okay, so I just did some quick research, and there might be a way we can do something differently. What were we using? We're streaming straight to YouTube, right?
Yeah, we were using Restream.
Restream. We might be able to do it if we go back to using Restream or something like it, and everything's aggregated through there, and then we can pick comments out and pick users through that, so people just by commenting would be able to enter potentially. We have to look and tinker with that. John's giving me I don't want to do this.
I'm uninterested in this. Restream caused all sorts of other problems.
Is there still not a way, if someone's just live and they want to win jerky and seasoning, I wonder if we can open up a new thing like I pick my favorite comment sometimes. So obviously there are ways to win without being technically live. So I wonder if there's just a segment we do for those users. But I'd hate to reward people for not going to /live. So I don't know. It's a...
Yeah, it's a sticky wicket.
Yeah. I mean, but if you impress me enough with a comment, usually Iron Maiden related, I want you to win something.
So Josh Stevens says, not getting whacked in the head with the handle either. Yes, that is, if you build up a lot of pressure on a manual sausage stuffer and then you just let it go, it does have a tendency to come back around, sometimes multiple times.
That's how you're going to go.
And very quick.
That's how John's going to go, probably.
Oh, that would be embarrassing.
That or
How'd he die? Sausage stuffing accident. Another thing to consider.
Potato cannon.
The
irony of that.
Because I hate mashed potatoes. Those have a air valve in them, an actual functioning air valve. So you'll want, it won't be a ton, but a little bit. You want it a little bit less tight or screwed down, so a little bit more open.
Random. I just remembered a comment from 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
I don't think I talked about it. If I did, pardon my brain fog.
Sure.
The retail store chimed in on something about used equipment.
Okay.
Did we talk about that at all?
Only in that I said there was a scratch and dent model out there.
Okay. If we don't put any of our scratch and dents, our refurbished stuff online, but if you are in the Wichita area, anywhere close,
Yep.
come check out the store and ask what we have available in that stuff, especially as we get to this time of year through peak season here in deer hunting season. There's a lot of stuff that you can get for pretty good prices.
Yeah. Rafter, he's not looking at chat at the moment, so that one might sneak by or might have sneak bys.
What was it? Iron Maiden related?
You'll see it. All right. So DeBull53 says, any advice on ground venison and the seasoning of the meat? Does adding the mix dry help? Didn't I? Yeah, I already answered that. No. You're going to want to add some water to it just for seasoning dispersal, if nothing else. Excellent. Execute them. Bogus. Yeah, see, that's a good call by Ruve, too. If we started doing things just based on comments, then the comments would be spam trying to always be shown as being active. We haven't actually had a problem with spam.
There was one guy one
comments.
time that kept like...
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it really was.
That was like 2 years ago. We have a very nice niche audience. Do we have any more things we want to give away?
I was just looking at the list, see what's there.
How long can I keep high temp cheese in the freezer if it's vacuum sealed? Freezer? Yeah, year, no problem. No problem. In fact, probably a decent amount longer than that. Fridge is where it gets, a little bit shorter. But freezer, yeah, you're good for a year, absolutely. Go ahead, sorry.
We should give out another tumbler. We only did one of those.
Okay. So this is the Walton's and Meatgistics tumbler. This one has Meatgistics on one side, Walton's on the other. And this one has my initials scratched into it, so you won't get that one. We also have one that is Walton's on one side and BHA on the other. Ooh. What was I going to do with that? I was going to give a bunch of them to Kurt. Hold on.
Are we giving any more stuff away?
Yeah, Austin's about to do a tumbler, it looks like.
Joe Nelson, you got 5 minutes to respond to claim your free tumbler.
Yeah. What's something I could do with that? Okay. I'm going to do a promotion. If I do a promotion, I'm going to get this done before we get off. Hold on. All right. So I love this shirt's
Logo.
artwork. Like, it's just, for those of you who don't know who John Brown is, you should look him up, especially in Kansas. This is a BHA and Walton's T-shirt. The mural is taken off the state courthouse.
Something like that?
Something like that. But we replaced one of his guns with a fishing pole. It says Backcountry Hunters and Anglers of Kansas. And on the front, it's got Walton's. I'm going to give a bunch of these to Kurt, but we still have a good amount of them in stock. We've got small through 4XL. We're running low on the 4XLs. But I'm going to do a promotion that if anyone orders anything over $100 for the next week and adds one of those to the cart, they'll get it for free. So it won't automatically add it to your cart. You have to add this to your cart, and then it'll take the amount off.
Can I show my screen to let everyone know how to enter on /live?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So down here, so if you go to waltons.com/live, you'll see them. You could play them, and it's YouTube embedded essentially with the chat right there. But if you keep going down to the bottom right there, this used to be off to the right-hand side, you click here to enter. Obviously, my cookies are disabled right now, but click there to enter, and then you can log in using email, Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter right now, and those give you impressions or actions on the actual giveaway. So when the guys go up there to look, you can have more than one entrance into the giveaway, and so that's what I believe they're drawing off of. So, and there's also /win and things like that. So that's just one of the ways to enter. You guys know you're live, right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to make this promotion that's going to give them free stuff.
And then here, I'll go over to /win since we're there. /win, very similar. Here's our monthly video. And then right here, log in using these right here. A little dialog box should pop up, and it'll ask you your information. And then, yeah, you should be entered. And then you can, once you're entered, you can view on wherever you like.
All right. Think I've got it. Give me just a second to check it real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm over that amount. 3508. Ooh. I don't think we have many left of the Meatgistics special shirts. Yep. Okay, cool. It's working now. If you have over $100 in your cart and you go ahead and add one of those BHA and Walton shirts, it'll take the cost off. What's up?
Rube.
Oh, dude, that, I was like, what's on here?
What's happening?
Rube said, "Oh wow, did you see what he has bookmarked? Shame, shame, shame."
What was it?
She says,
I was just
kidding.
joking.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The only thing is Hellsberg Diamonds. I didn't know I had something bookmarked. So
Oh, why are you looking at diamonds now?
now, yeah, this is probably old.
Yeah. All right, patriotic. All right. We have 6 large. No, we don't. There's no way we have 6 large of these left. All right. It says we have 6 large, 2 1XL, and 6 3XL of these patriotic Meatgistics t-shirts. I kind of want to just keep all the larges for me so that I can continue wearing them throughout the years. So that's where we'll go with that.
Fine with me. He went to Jared.
No, that place is expensive, dude.
All right, you're out. It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, sweet.
You got to go.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Me too.
Oh, that's right. Patrick's out too.
Just gotta hit stop streaming over.
Okay, well, this is scary. So, everyone, we're leaving you with John. Don't panic. He'll probably survive, although the company might not. John might give the whole thing
See
away.
how creepy we all just want to sit here for a while. No. Give me something reasonable, but that would make Brett mad. Perhaps something. Oh, if I change my name. I was thinking more something from his desk. All right, so they took off. We've got the BHA running. Coupons are 11115. That's good for the first 20 people who use it. It's going to get you 15% off non-sale items, capped at $100. We've got 11110. It's good for 10% off and capped at $100. Everybody can use that at least once. Free NOV, so FREENOV. It's going to get you free shipping, free standard shipping on any order over $50. We talked about the Thanks Black Monday schedule sale coming up. We've drawn tumblers, leather apron, hat. Ooh, if nobody has a better suggestion, I know what I'm going to give away. But let's see if anyone has a better suggestion. 20-pound mixer. I need a stapler. I have one on their desks. Okay, we could see if we could find Brett's stapler. So DM, I was actually thinking about a artisan apron. So not, hold on. Well, I can't leave because now I'm the only one here. The one with the word cloud on it that I wear a bunch of times. Aha! Grab me a word cloud apron. Thanks. So I was thinking we would do that. Yep, next one. Yep, right there. Nope, just that. Thank you. So I was going to do this apron. It's got like the little pleather up top, 2 nice little pockets, and just a bunch of meat words and Meatgistics and Waltons in orange. So if someone's got a better idea than that, we'll go with that. This is just water. All I drink anymore is water and 1 energy drink in the morning. A Victorinox boning knife is good. All right. A winner can have their choice between a Victorinox boning knife. Let me look at stock real quick, though, because boning knives are one of those things that never got easier to get. It's just constantly difficult to keep in stock. Part of that is because our commercial customers buy a very large amount of them. But another part of that is just that they are hard to get in stock. Okay, I've got a clamshell. So it comes in the clamshell package. 6-inch boning semi-stiffed curved Victorinox boning knife. So I would draw a winner. Though I'll draw 2 names. We'll do that again. One person is going to get this and one person is going to get that. So it is your choice. First, I'll send a link so everyone can see the boning knife. I mean, you know what a boning knife looks like, I assume, if you're here. Okay, so here's the boning knife. Wood handle. Kurt is getting... These tumblers, they're definitely on sale. Please let them be on sale. And I don't mean on sale. They're there. Why don't they come up? They're definitely there. I just got to find them. Supplies. Walton's branded. Walton's gear. Yeah. Okay. Why they don't show up when you search Tumblr, I don't know. I will have Rachel look at that tomorrow, see if she can figure it out. Because we use an extra app to help with searching stuff. Okay. All right. So let me post these. Then I'll go find the rose-handled boning knife. Just because, Kurt, you're back after an absence. Oh, no, I can't. I have to see if we have enough stock of those. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do a wood handle. It's going to have to be the poly handle. Okay. So this will be a fight to the death. The first person gets the 6-inch boning knife, which I don't think I ever actually posted the link to because I got distracted. What a huge surprise. I went looking at other things. All right. So this is the knife we're talking about. And you already saw the apron. I will draw 2 winners. You guys will fight to see who can say here first. 18 Arrowhead. How about... So I would love to give that knife away, but I have it in our giveaway for this month, and stock is like incredibly low on that. So can't do that. All right, drawing 2 winners. And we will just sit here until both of these items are gone. Usually at the end, this is where we start getting more people who aren't here. Okay. And... All right, first one of these 2 people to respond gets their choice. Second one still has to respond. If they don't respond, I will invalidate and redraw their win. Ugh. This is the advantage of having no kids. I don't have anywhere to rush home to. kind of do what I want. Jim, wow, that was fast. So Jeff gets his choice of the knife. Jim, you get the apron. How did you guys get that fast? I thought there was a longer delay from what I say until you guys actually hear it. That was insane. Yeah. So I see Jeff as first. So congratulations. That was incredibly quick. J. Michael, I don't feel like you need a knife. I feel like you probably have a knife that's far superior to that in some way, shape, or form. Probably forged by some Japanese master. All right, knives. Jeff and Jimmy. No, you guys can both have the knife. I don't care about that. All right. Taking off. Thanks for joining us. Remember the 28th, not only is that our big Cyber Monday, we usually go a little bit longer. We'll probably start somewhere around 1 or 2. We'll have other people come up here, but it's also a combination of the end of the month live stream and that one. So we'll have all sorts of things to give away, do. You can come and go. We'll still be here. Sweet. Thanks, guys. And for everybody who won, I'll be in touch. I'll probably try and email you first thing tomorrow, and we can start getting those things sent out. For anyone who's waiting on their Meatgistics rewards, boards, hopefully I should have an update soon. But other than that, we'll see you guys around. Thanks for joining us.